Badr Hari, Arabic, OLO plus or minus UO terahertz plus or minus Ush, born December 8, 1984 in Amsterdam, Netherlands, is a Moroccan-Dutch super heavyweight kickboxer from the Netherlands, fighting out of Mike's gym in Oostzaan. He is a former K-1 heavyweight champion, its Showtime Heavyweight world champion and K-1 World Grand Prix 2009 finalist. Hari has been a prominent figure in the world of kickboxing and considered one of the best kickboxers in the world. However, he has been involved in a number of controversies relating to his unsportsmanlike conducts in the sport and alleged crimes of violence outside of the ring. Hari has been officially praised by the King of Morocco, Mohammed VI, since 2009 for his outstanding accomplishments in the sport. Early life: born in Amsterdam, Badr Hari began practicing kickboxing at the age of 7, under the guidance of former world champion Oostzaan. As a teenager he trained at the Showtime gym of Mohammed VI. When the Showtime gym moved to Rotterdam, he joined the famous Trakuki gym ran by Hari. Under Hari, Hari developed into one of the greatest kickboxing talents of the Netherlands. Badr Hari was fighting under the Dutch flag till he lost his match against Stefan Lecco in 2005. It was the first time his parents attended one of his fights and he asked for the microphone to say some words to the Dutch audience. Hari couldn't be understood as the audience proceeded to boo him, after which Hari was quoted saying, "I thought to myself, I have never witnessed such ungratefulness." From that day Hari decided to represent Morocco and stopped working with Hari. Mike VI became his new coach. Unsportsmanlike conduct: he was disqualified in the final match of the K-1 World GP 2008 finals due to unsportsmanlike conduct against Remy Bonjasky. In May 2009 he knocked out Semi Schilt in the first round and became the first ever its Showtime World Heavyweight champion. However, he lost this title when he was again disqualified after another unsportsmanlike conduct against Hesdy Gerges at the its Showtime 2010 Amsterdam. Kickboxing career: early career: under Hari's coaching, Hari suffered few losses. In 2003 he replaced Melvin Manoff with only a few days' notice, to fight Alexei Ignashov. Hari, outweighed by more than 18 kg, lost the fight by knockout, but gained a lot of respect for stepping up to such an opponent under those circumstances. In January 2005, Hari left the Trakuki gym and joined Simon Rutz's its Showtime team. After a few months training at the Mjaro gym he returned to Hari's, but left again a couple of weeks later. Since then he has been coached by Mike VI, who has also trained Jory Mez, Bjorn Bragi and Melvin Manoff. Road to K1: Hari's road to fame began with a pair of matches against Stefan Lecco in 2005. The first took place at the its Showtime 2005 event in June 2005. Hari, who was generally known for his big mouth and slow ring entrance, started some trash talk between them before the fight, making the hype even greater. Hari's long ring entrance took longer than the actual fight, where Hari was knocked out by Lecco's trademark spinning back kick. Hari got his chance for revenge in November 2005 when he entered the K-1 World Grand Prix 2005 tournament as a reserve fighter against Lecco, making his K-1 World GP debut at the age of 20. Hari knocked Lecco out by a spinning back high kick to the jaw at 1:30 in the second round. After all the bad blood between both fighters, Hari helped his opponent up and escorted the dazed German to the corner. K-1 New Zealand 2006. In 2006 Badr Hari was scheduled to participate in the K-1 World Grand Prix 2006 in Amsterdam on May 13, 2006, but fought in the K-1 World Grand Prix 2006 in Auckland, in New Zealand, instead as a last-minute replacement. His opponent in the first round was Australian Peter the Chief Graham. Hari once again showed his bad boy reputation by abusing Graham and starting a street fight at the press conference. In the actual fight Hari was knocked out by Graham's trademark Rolling Thunder. The heel hit Hari hard on the head and knocked him out cold. Graham's kick broke Hari's jaw in multiple places and sidelined Hari for several months. Return to K1: Hari returned to the ring at the K-1 World Grand Prix 2006 final elimination in Osaka, Japan against Roland Karov. Karev hurt Badr with a straight right that left Hari slouching over in the corner, then Karev delivered a kick to Hari's face. Hari was counted out by the referee, but immediately he and his corner protested, claiming the kick was a foul. When the referee did not respond, Hari and his cornerman caused a commotion and refused to leave the ring until they were escorted out by K1 officials. Hari left in anger and trashed his changing room. 6 months later, Hari would get his rematch. Despite being knocked out, Hari was once again picked as a reserve fighter in the K-1 Grand Prix 2006 finals against Paul Slowinski. He won the fight by unanimous decision. Hari then fought the Danish Nicholas Peters at the K1 Premium 2006 Dynamite Extravaganza and broke Peters' left shoulder in the second round with a right high kick. Hari got his revenge against Karev at the K1 World GP 2007 in Yokohama. Karev and Hari's matchup was one of 2 bouts to qualify for the first K1 heavyweight title match, scheduled on April 28, 2007 in Hawaii. Hari was knocked down in the second round and was just able to make it to his feet when Karev intended to finish the fight with a swinging punch which Hari ducked, and landed a right cross to score a KO. K1 heavyweight champion, on April 28, at K1 World GP 2007 in Hawaii, Badr Hari and Yusuke Fujimoto fought for the newly introduced heavyweight belt. Hari won the fight in 56 seconds with a kick to the chin. With the knockout, Hari became the world's first ever K1 heavyweight champion. Hari got his chance for revenge against Peter Graham, whose turning kick broke his jaw in 2006, in Hong Kong at the K1 World Grand Prix 2007 in Hong Kong. He dropped Graham with a body punch and won by unanimous decision. After the bout, Hari and Graham seemed to bury the hatchet, hugging each other, although the two started taunting each other again at the post-fight press conference. In September 2007 at the K1 World GP 2007 final elimination, Badr Hari beat the K1 World GP 2007 in Las Vegas tournament champion, Doug Finney, by a second-round KO and qualified for his first K1 World GP final, held on December 8 in Yokohama, Japan. His winning streak came to an end with a decision loss to Remy Bonjasky, during quarter-final. 2008, K1 World GP 2008, all of Hari's wins in 2008 were by knockouts, by beating Ray Sifo in Yokohama, Glorb Fatosa in Fukuoka and Domaga Jostojic in Hawaii. On his next fight in Seoul he qualified for the K1 World GP 2008 final by TKO win over the Korean giant Hongman Choi. In the quarterfinals on December 6, Hari defeated 3-time K1 world champion Peter Aerts by TKO in the second round. In the semis he knocked out Errol Zimmerman and headed to his first K1 final against Remy Bonjasky. After suffering a knockdown in the first, Hari was disqualified in the second round for unsportsmanlike conduct by stomping and punching an already downed Bonjasky. First, the referee Nobaki Kakuda issued a yellow card and 1-point deduction. Meanwhile, Hari proceeded to Bonjasky a unregistered trademark corner shouting, and quarreled with his opponent's trainer Ivan Hippolyte, who then also approached Hari aggressively, but the officials prevented any further physical contact between them. After the 5-minute recovery time elapsed, the doctor reported Bonjasky was seeing double and could not continue. Hari was issued a red card and Bonjasky was declared the K1 World GP 2008 champion. In later interviews Hari claimed Bonjasky was acting, and that Remy's corner was screaming at him to stay down. At a press conference before the K1 World Grand Prix 2009 in Yokohama, where Alistair Overeem attended along with Bonjasky, Overeem handed Bonjasky a statue which looked exactly like the statue of Oscar, implying Bonjasky was acting. Although numerous Japanese media sources assumed that K1 would suspend Hari indefinitely, he was not suspended, but he received the most severe punishment ever in the history of K1. K1 stripped him of his heavyweight title, his runner-up title in the tournament, his prize money from the tournament and the full amount of his fee for participation in the tournament. Dynamite 2008, while there were many rumors of his and his opponent's participation, It was finally announced that Hari would face MMA heavyweight Alistair Overeem in a K-1 rules match on K-1's New Year's Eve extravaganza Dynamite. 2008. Hari lost the fight by a left hook KO at 2:02 in the first round. After the match, Hari commented that this would be the last time he would participate in the Dynamite series, and that he would stick to stand-up fighting so he would never have an MMA rules match with Overeem. 2009, in May 2009 at the Showtime 2009 Amsterdam, Hari fought Semi Schilt in a long-awaited bout for the newly introduced Showtime World Heavyweight title. Hari came out very aggressively and knocked Schilt down twice in the first round. The fight was stopped after the second knockdown and Hari took the heavyweight title in 45 seconds. Simon Rutz, the president of Showtime, has referred to this as one of his favorite bouts in the history of his Showtime. In September 2009 at the K-1 World Grand Prix 2009 Final 16, Hari again used his trademark right body shot to score a first-round knockout over Zabit Samedov. At the selection for the K-1 World Grand Prix 2009 final, Hari chose to fight Rulan Karev for the third time. He ran through the tournament with first-round knockouts over Karev and Alistair Overeem in a rematch, to make it to the World Grand Prix final for the second year against Semi Schilt. In their rematch, Hari lost by KO after being knocked down 3 times in the first round. 2010, his first fight in 2010 was at the Showtime 2010 Prague in the Czech Republic, where Hari defended his Showtime heavyweight title with a second-round knockout over Murad Bourzaidi. In April, Hari defeated Alexei Ignashov in the K-1 World Grand Prix 2010 in Yokohama. The fight went to decision, Hari's first non-knockout win in 3 years. Showtime 2010 Amsterdam, Hari's Showtime title was again on the line against his former Trakuki fellow Hezdi Gerges in Amsterdam in May. Before the match, he claimed in a press interview that his opponent at the event was originally planned to be Remy Bonjasky, but Bonjasky refused to fight Hari, stating Bonjasky was afraid to lose. The Showtime 2010 Amsterdam event took place at the Amsterdam Arena in May 2010. Hari dominated most of the first round, hitting Gerges many times and having him on the ropes. Hezdi surprised everyone on the night for taking the punishment. In the second round, Hari knocked down Gerges, and when Gerges was standing up, Badr Hari kicked him in the face. Badr was again disqualified and did not speak in the ring after Gerges was announced the winner. Instead, training partner Melvin Manoff apologized to the fans on Badr's behalf but was booed by the crowd. Gerges became the new Showtime heavyweight champion. 2011, after the Gerges fight, Hari took a year off from kickboxing. He stated that it was his own choice. He made his return to the ring at Showtime 2011 Lion against French kickboxer, Gregory Tony. Rather than using the catwalks for his entrance, he decided to walk through his adoring fans, to where the fight was actually delayed because he was unable to get to the ring without security holding his fans away. What was expected to be a great warm-up fight for Hari, turned out to be one-sided as Hari, with ease, won by TKO in round 1 with 3 quick knockdowns. Though the biggest interest was for Badr to rematch Hezdi Gerges for the Showtime heavyweight title, it was announced that he would fight Romanian Daniel Guta in September. Guta has been ranked as one of the best 5 kickboxers in the world and lost a decision against Gerges earlier in the year, but many feel he was robbed and is viewed as a tough opponent for Hari. The fight never materialized. He stated that he will compete in the 2011 K-1 World Grand Prix in October and December, and then face Gar Paragraf Kansaki in the Netherlands on January 28, 2012 as his final match. The K-1 World Grand Prix was cancelled, however, due to financial difficulties. 2012, Hari faced Gar Paragraf Kansaki at Showtime 2012 in Leeuwarden on January 28, 2012 in a kickboxing match. He defeated Saki by scoring 3 knockdowns in the first round before the referee stopped the fight, which earned him a TKO victory. He dropped Saki for the first time with a right uppercut. The second knockdown came from a right hook. Finally, he landed a right uppercut which dropped Saki and ended the fight. In April 2012, new K-1 Global President Mike Kim announced that Hari would make his comeback under the organization's banner. Hari's first fight was on May 27, 2012 in Madrid, Spain against Anderson Braddock Silva. Hari won the bout via unanimous decision. Badr Hari was scheduled to participate in K1's final qualifications in October in Asia and the K1 World Grand Prix final in New York in December. However, he was unable to participate due to uncertainty over his availability following allegations of two separate incidents of serious assault. 2013, having been released from detention, Hari was given the chance to fight in the K1 World Grand Prix 2012 final in Zagreb, Croatia on March 15, 2013 when Ben Edwards withdrew. He rematched Zabit Samedov in the quarter-finals. Hari scored a knockdown early in round 1 and forced a standing 8 count in 3, after which he simply jogged away from Samedov for the rest of the fight while the Azerbaijani taunted him. He won by unanimous decision but injured his foot in the bout and was forced to bow out of the tournament. A third fight with Zabit Samedov took place at the Legend Fighting Show in Moscow, Russia on May 25, 2013. After being dropped late in round 1, he was sent to the canvas again with a left hook in the second. Although he seemed lucid, he stayed on his knees and did not beat the count. Hari had his rubber match with Alexei Ignashov at Legend Fighting Show 2 in Moscow on November 9, 2013, taking a unanimous decision win in a rather lackluster fight. 2014, he was expected to fight Ismail Lond at the A1 World Combat Cup in Eindhoven, Netherlands on May 17, 2014, but the match was cancelled when the promoters had issues acquiring a license to promote the event. He won a four-man tournament at Global FC 3 in Dubai, United Arab Emirates on May 29, 2014, having his rubber match with two former foes. He knocked out Stefan Leko in the semi-finals and scored a TKO over Peter Graham in the final. He reportedly earned €1 million in prize money for the tournament win. On July 6, 2014, Hari announced via social media his intentions to take an indefinite leave from kickboxing in order to find himself. The following day, however, he denied ever making such a statement and disavowed his official Facebook account. He is expected to fight Patrice Corteron at Global FC 4 in Dubai, UAE on October 16, 2014. Personal life: aside from the sport, he has been arrested multiple times since 2006 on various assault charges. Hari has been the subject of a number of police investigations for charges of assault and has gained a reputation for violent behavior. A psychologist who spoke to Hari in relation to one of his trials, concluded that his success as an athlete and celebrity status combined with the lack of personal guidance has resulted in narcissistic personality traits. About his violent eruptions, Hari has said, "I am able to explode at any moment. When my brakes are off, it's just one big clump of explosion, chaos and noise, and I become blind to it all. A storm, a hurricane, a disaster. There just is a certain aggression inside of me, of which I don't know what to do with and neither where it comes from." At his conviction on February 21, 2014, the district attorney described Hari as an individual who is very short-tempered, indulges in vulgar power display and demonstrates aggressive and intimidating behavior which is characterized by a high "do you know who I am" caliber. Late October 2012, an indictment was handed to Hari in his holding cell, which contained 9 criminal charges against Hari, 8 crimes of violence and 1 moving violation. The moving violation relates to an incident in March 2010, when a pedestrian sustained injuries. The 8 crimes of violence are: attempted manslaughter of Cohen Everink, 2 assaults in nightclub Club Bear, the assault of the brother of an ex-partner in Bar Cooldown, an assault in Club Jimmy Woo, an assault of 2 people including a woman in July 2011, and the assault of a doorman in 2010. An investigation is ongoing. If convicted, he could face up to 4 years in prison. February 20, 2010, Club Blank. The bouncer of Club Blank is assaulted by several perpetrators, one of which is said to be Hari, 6 Mar 2010, Albert Cube Market. Hari drives his car into the Albert Cube Street, which was closed to vehicle traffic, and has an accident with a pedestrian severely injuring her leg. 1 July 29, 2011 Spewer Short. Hari is accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend Rosa in her apartment in Spewer Short and the destruction of her property. July 17, 2011 Club Air. Jeroen van der Berg, the owner of the Club Air and an Italian guest are assaulted. Jeroen suffers serious damage to his teeth due to a kick to the head. December 2, 2011 Cooldown Cafe. Hari is caught on camera in the Cooldown Cafe assaulting Olivier, the stepbrother of his ex-girlfriend. July 8, 2012 Sensation White, Dutch millionaire entrepreneur Koen Everink is severely assaulted at a dance event in the Amsterdam arena. Everink suffered a broken nose and eye socket and a broken ankle, which required several surgical procedures. The public prosecutor stated that numerous witnesses have pointed the finger at Hari. On July 25, 2012, taken into custody. Hari turned himself into the police in Amsterdam. He was taken into custody as a suspect for 6 cases. Later his detainment was prolonged for 90 days. In July 2012 Hari handed himself into police as he feared being arrested by a SWAT team. Having come forth to deny his involvement in an alleged assault on businessman Koen Everink, who claimed Hari was responsible for inflicting face and leg injuries including a broken ankle, further allegations of assault were made by an Amsterdam nightclub owner. The latter alleged that he had also been attacked by Hari, saying that he suffered a broken jaw and lost teeth after being kicked in the head during an altercation at his nightclub and that in light of Everink seeking to press charges, he would also seek to press charges. As is procedure in the Netherlands for crimes that carry a statutory minimum 4-year prison sentence or more, Hari was detained in prison whilst awaiting trial. On November 9, 2012 a court in Amsterdam decided to allow Hari to return home until his trial on the condition that he not visit any horeca establishments, or contact witnesses, with the exception of his girlfriend Estelle Gullit. The day following his release he was spotted violating this condition by eating out at a deli with his girlfriend Estelle Gullit. He also made contact with 2 witnesses of the incident. As a result, 3 days after being released Hari was arrested again by police in Amsterdam and was sentenced to be detained once more, this time for 3 months, with his eventual release coming in January 2013. On January 21, 2013 a court in Amsterdam determined that Hari should again be released from his pre-trial detention, this time with the condition that he could not visit catering establishments between the hours of 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. By this point the main witnesses in the case had been heard. Consequently the court deemed it unnecessary to detain Hari further. Following Hari's release he resumed training with a view to returning to the ring. His trial is reportedly set to take place in March 2013. He faces 9 charges including aggravated assault and attempted manslaughter. In 2013, Hari released a hip-hop song with Dutch Moroccan rapper Appo entitled Kampioen. It was revealed in August 2013 that the police found during a house search at Badr Hari's apartment on July 22, 2012 the substance inapolin, which is an anabolic steroid and one of the strongest substances to improve your stamina according to the Dutch Doping Authority. They also found tamoxifen, substance that is used to reduce the side effects of steroids. Also another 3 types of drugs which are also on the list of banned substances were found, injectable human growth hormone, furosemide and 1 more. According to the lawyer of Badr Hari the substances didn't unregistered trademark T belong to Hari but to other people. On February 21, 2014 a court in Amsterdam condemned him to jail for 1.5 years. His legal team filed an immediate appeal, as did the prosecution, which means that this is still ongoing. Hari was reportedly arrested in Dubai following his tournament win at Global FC3 on May 29, 2014, and he was detained and questioned by police over an alleged incident from late 2011/early 2012 before being released, according to his lawyer. Hari himself refuted the reports. Titles: 2014 Global FC3 Tournament Championship, 2009 K-1 World Grand Prix runner-up, 2009 a Euro 2010 It's Showtime Heavyweight World Champion plus 95 kg, 2007 Euro 2008 K-1 Heavyweight Champion a 100 kg, 2002 WPKL Dutch Muay Thai Champion, Kickboxing Record. See also, List of K-1 events, List of K-1 champions, List of its Showtime champions, List of male kickboxers, References. External links, Badr Hari official website, extensive resource on Badr Hari, official website Euro, start page, Mike's Gym official website.